Hi guys, thank you so much for jumping on and watching my launch video. For those people who weren't present for my in-person launch, and now that we're going through this COVID-19 and everything's internet-based and we're all getting online a bit more, I thought it was a perfect opportunity to relaunch my business online and virtually. And with me, I have my business partner, Karen St. George.
Hello.
What we will do is I will go through my journey with Arbonne with you guys, and Karen's then going to go into it a bit further about the business. And then at the end, I'm going to show you or talk to you about how you could join and benefit from being part of Arbonne. So before I joined Arbonne, I was exposed to the business a couple of times on the products, but it wasn't until I met Angela McGill that I realised that these products need to be shared with the absolute world. So every Saturday I used to coach netball, and it was a little under-9s team, and Angela's daughter was on the team. I would rock up in my sloppy Joe, my tracky dacks, my newborn, clutched to my chest, you know, bounced up and down, spiky hair, so I put a beanie on. It was really cold, so maybe a jacket, but basically I was the picture of a newborn mum, right? You know, but I loved coaching these girls. They brought joy to my heart, and I taught them things that they'll never forget. Every Saturday, without fail, Angela McGill would rock up and the sun would start shining, the clouds would part, and here she comes walking along in her skinny jeans and a knitted top, with a coffee in her hand. Her hair looked like she was just out of salon, like lovely little brown bob, perfectly big brown eyes, and the face is what got me every week. It was the makeup on her face. She just looked amazing, like she's had a makeover every Saturday morning. And she must have somebody at her house, I thought, that just does her up every day, because she's also a mum with kids. Anyway, I remember mid-game, I stopped. I'm running along the sideline with my baby, and I stopped mid-game, and I just looked at her and I just went, that, whatever is on your face, I want that. I want that. Anyway, she nudged me on, like, Katie, the game's on. We'll talk later. Well, she never did. I don't think she took me seriously. She never phoned me up. It must have been my mummy look that wasn't taken seriously. I don't know. But anyway, when I met Angela at the time, there was a lot going on for me and my family. I was a mum of 3 under the age of 4, and although I was on maternity leave with my newborn baby Eliza from my mathematics teaching job, I was also coaching the high school aerobics team, so I was pretty busy. My son had been through immense therapy, and before being diagnosed with autism or ASD. And my second child, Zoe, was also showing a global developmental delays, and she also later was diagnosed with autism. But what broke my heart at that specific time was that my newborn baby was being tested for sleep apnea. My husband and I, we'd been through so much medically with all 3 kids. We started to question what the universe was trying to say to us. Why? What did we do to deserve this? You know, how can we save these kids? How can we provide them with what they need so that they will grow into survival human beings, like cope with society and things like that? I will never forget this one day, standing in the kitchen. My husband had the look of defeat and despair on his face as we discussed our kids' medical bills. I was cradling Eliza at the time, and it broke my heart to see my husband so deflated. And I thought to myself, okay, what can I do? What else can I do? So I'm like, oh my God, he's left the room at this stage, and I'm going, what can I do? What can I do? I could go back to teaching dance. I could sell some stuff. I could tutor. I could do my maths tutoring. Scott could go and do a nighttime job. You know, it's all that came on my mind. I was also diagnosed with postnatal depression. And for me to cope with my depression, I surround myself with people. I love having people over for barbecues, parties, get-togethers, cups of tea, whatever. I remember having a girlfriend who'd come over and help me laminate speech therapy photos for 5 hours because I just wanted someone there with me, and it doesn't make me feel lonely. And I'm telling you guys, being a mum of autistic kids, it's lonely, okay? Anyway, so I hosted an Arbonne presentation, and Angela McGill was my presenter. And so I was feeling fluttery and excited to have people over because I love being a host. And she was presenting, and I started finishing her sentence and recommending this and doing this because I did dancing my whole life, you know, I knew things. She just stopped the presentation and she looked at me and she said, Katie, you could totally do what I do. You could get up and do this presentation. I went, oh, no, sorry, I'll sit back. You keep going. So I just shut up. And then she spoke about, and I never heard this before, the hidden ingredients in products. You know, the animal fats and the tar and the mineral oil and the SLSs and formaldehydes. And I'm just going, oh my God, because I thought I knew everything. And she had me sold on the product straight up because I was putting this on my skin. I was putting this on my kid's skin. It was disgusting. I was like, does the world know? The world needs to know about this. Oh my God. And once again, I had to calm down. And she presented the business opportunity. And I was just like, yeah, whatever. And she basically broke it down to a simple model of just stop using products that are harmful for you. Start using products that are beneficial, safe for you, and share it. I went, oh, that sounds a bit easy. Still wasn't convinced. It wasn't until she said this W word. She said this W word, and that word was willable. Well, my chair went straight back, stood up, my whole body, and my hands were in the air, and I said, oh my God, I'm in, I'm doing it. I can do that. I can share. And that's when I jumped in. I don't think she took me seriously again to start with. She actually came over for a cuppa and she said, now, Katie, I know you're a busy girl, so I understand if, you know, this may not be a fit for you. And I'm like, no, I'm doing it. Let's do this. I can share. I said, I probably can't do workshops because I'm a bit nervous about talking to adults, but I can definitely share products. And she was like, oh, okay, all right. And I haven't looked back since. I've been doing it for 5 years now. And during that 5 years, I can take my kids on an annual holiday. I've grown my business globally. I've moved like towns and had to start again. I've got so many new friends and networks. It's fantastic. And I remember one day Karen said to me, Katie, if you keep doing what you're doing, where are you going to be in 5 years' time? Well, guys, I'm here to tell you that in 5 years' time, I'm going to quit my teaching job. I'm going to be at home with my kids, for my kids, because my kids need me to be there. And I'm going to be living my business dream of owning my own business and being at home for my kids. And Arbonne's going to allow me to do that. So I'm just going to hand over to Karen now. So she's going to describe that a bit further for you. And I'll talk to you again soon.
Great. Thanks, Katie. Congratulations. And isn't she amazing? You know, people say they're busy. Well, you know, step into Katie's shoes for a few hours and you'll be running a mile. I know I would be. That's amazing. Thank you, Katie. That was beautifully shared. And what a lovely story. And what a great mum too. And this is the thing about Arbonne, is that I didn't know Katie. I knew Angela when Angela lived on the Gold Coast with me. Angela moved back to Wagga, and Katie met Angela in Wagga. Katie moved back to Coffs Harbour, so I'm still near the Gold Coast. Katie's in Coffs Harbour, Angela's in Wagga, and there we are. So this is how our networks grow. So I wouldn't have known Katie but for Arbonne. So that's pretty special. So everyone, I'm Karen St. George. I'm an area manager with Arbonne, and I work from home from my farm and coach and train my team globally on my laptop or my mobile phone, which is quite incredible. And right now with COVID-19, there's so many people that are going, oh my God, what can I do online? Well, we've been online. We've been online forever, and since the internet was created. So thank you to Arbonne for providing us with that opportunity to build something alongside what we're doing, for just in case that thing came along, for that curveball. And for a lot of people right now, they've had a huge curveball. So if you know anybody that might be suffering, perhaps they might like to talk to us, because as Katie said, she fits this alongside what she's doing. So we have Swiss origins. Our founder, Peter Mork, was Swiss, and he had a vision over 40 years ago to create a product from Mother Nature, from what Mother Nature provided, but that actually made a difference to people's skin. And so we celebrated our 40th birthday just this year, which is very exciting. And, you know, as Katie said, our products have no animal byproducts. We have always been cruelty-free. We have always been vegan. We haven't jumped on the green bandwagon. We probably created the green bandwagon. Peter Mork probably was one of the first of the green people in the world. So we're very proud of what's in our products, but we're probably more proud of what's not in our products. The EU ban about 1,500 ingredients in their products. Arbonne ban over 2,000 man-made chemical and nasty ingredients in our products. As we said, you know, Katie's listed some of those. I can't list all 2,000, but our products are pure and safe. They do no harm. And we've just been recognised as a B corporation. So many big corporations around the world are striving to become a B corporation, which means that we put people before profit. Of course we are profitable. Of course we want to be as profitable as possible so that we can give back, and we can give back to our consultants, and we can put money back into research and development. But people, we will not sacrifice people with lower wages and circumstances in order to gain that profit. Purpose, we want a sense of purpose. We all need a sense of purpose, and this gives us all a sense of purpose. And the other thing is the planet. We do no harm to the planet. And just recently, we've released a brand new range of beautiful body washes, and they are made from 100% recycled plastic and in tiny little bottles, but concentrated, so that we're not using as much water and we're not using as much plastic. So all of these things you can be really proud of as an Arbonne consultant. That is what we stand for, what we represent. So our products. So there's lots and lots of different network marketing companies out there. The thing about our products is they're all consumable. So what happens when you finish your shampoo? What do? You go to the shop and you buy some more shampoo. When I run out of shampoo, when Katie runs out of shampoo, she shops in her own shop and she gets paid to do so. Smart. So we've got everything, what we say, from cradle to grave. So we've got baby products, we've got teenage products, we've got acne products, we've got men's products, we've got deodorants, we've got toothpaste, we've got shampoo, conditioner, beautiful hair treatment products, beautiful skincare, beautiful makeup, and a full range of the most gorgeous nutrition-dense plant-based nutrition. And our 30 Days to Healthy Living program, which Katie and I are on currently. I embraced this a few years ago and shed 10 ugly kilos that I'd been carrying around and going on every fad diet known to man. Which diet now? Which diet now? Oh, what's the latest diet? We're giving up cheese. We're only eating apples. We're only eating fruit, or we're only doing something. This is a beautiful, sensible eating program that will make you well And weight, the loss of weight will be a result of the fact that your body is functioning properly, and your body and your gut. We now know that science is telling us more and more that the gut is our second brain, and all of our products are all about mind, body, skin. So, a healthy body, a healthy gut contributes to us feeling well, having a better self-esteem, better energy, looking better. Who doesn't want all of that? So how do we get paid in Arbonne? What's the business side of it all about? So there are 4 levels in our business. So we all start out as a consultant, an independent consultant. And then the first level is our district manager level. And you can get to district manager on your own. But the next level, which is area manager, you will need to have a team. So where we, and a lot of people use that pyramid scheme, where we separate ourselves from that. People question, is it a pyramid scheme? A pyramid scheme is all based on recruiting and not product sales. We don't get paid for the people we recruit. We get paid for the sales of the people that we recruit. So by building a better team and having a bigger team of people that are sharing these amazing products, we all benefit. So that's how it's different. So at area manager, and Katie talked about the big W word, the business becomes willable. So for me, if I was to fall off the perch, hopefully not too soon, my family will benefit from what I have built, which is really reassuring. Like if I was working in a normal corporate job with a normal job, I wouldn't be able to say, oh, when I die, can you give the job to my daughter or my son or my husband? No, sorry, that won't happen. But this is what happens with Arbonne, and this is the legacy that's left by the incredible founder, and his wishes for everybody in his company to flourish. So the next level is regional vice president. That's the 3rd level. So at that level, Arbonne give you $1,200 every month in your paycheck on top of what you've earned to buy and pay for your beautiful white Mercedes. So Arbonne has the largest fleet of Mercedes on the planet, which is something we're very proud of. So there's lots and lots of white Mercedes driving around, all with lovely, beautiful Arbonne girls with their gorgeous skin, their gorgeous hair, and their gorgeous figures because of the gorgeous products. And so the next level is national vice president. This is where we get to gangster money. There is gangster money being earned in this business, but let me tell you, it's not a get rich quick scheme. If you're thinking that you can join and in 3 or 4 weeks time you're earning $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, forget it. This is not the business for you. This business takes grit, it takes determination, and it takes someone that wants something better for themselves and for their family, to step out of your comfort zone and to want something better, like Katie does for her babies. For her to be free to stay at home and be a stay-at-home mum with her mobile phone doing her Arbonne business, which will be absolutely fantastic. We can't wait for that day to come. So we all have fears and hesitations when it comes to something new. You've probably been thinking, oh yes, but how much does it cost? I don't have a lot of money. To start an Arbonne business, it costs $65. And of course you need some products. You need to try the products before you can actually share them. But how much you spend is completely up to you. And for $65, you get, your own replicated website, which costs thousands to establish if you're doing your own business. You don't have to pay rent. You don't have to pay for any graphic design. You don't have to pay a bookkeeper. You don't have to pay wages. Your money just goes into the bank account every Tuesday and once a month at the end of the month. And all you have to do is fall in love with this product, try these products, fall in love with them, and share them with everybody that you know and don't know. There'll be a lot of people that you will meet. So the other fear and hesitation, some people have, I don't have enough time. So ask Katie Griffiths about time. Like she's fitting an Arbonne business in. So, seriously, if you really want this, the busiest people who want to make a change in their lives are the people that find the time. If you've got between 10 and 15 hours a week, you can build an Arbonne business. There are people that are senior level Air Force, Army, whatever level they are, that have a 15-minute lunch hour and a half an hour, in the afternoon or whatever it is. They're building successful Arbonne businesses, sending messages in their tea break because they want it and they know that it can be done. So another fear that people have is, what will people think of me? I'm doing that. I'll be one of those. And again, what we say to them is, well, are you putting money in my pocket? If you're not paying my wage, I'm not listening to what you're saying. Because, once you understand this simple system, how this is the smartest way to do business, the smartest way to share products, it's a way to share ultra premium product for the price that you would pay in David Jones and Myers. These products are exceptional, but because of how we sell them through word of mouth, they are sold at much cheaper than they really should be. So we as consultants feel very, very grateful that we're able to access the products, these beautiful products, and we all become addicted, don't we, Katie? Addicted. So that's it from me. I'm going to hand back to Katie. Thank you, Katie, and congratulations. It's a new world that we're stepping into with COVID-19, and it's pushed us all to embrace social media a little bit more, but we're having a lot of fun doing it. So I'll hand back to Katie to finish off. Thanks, Katie.
Thanks so much, Karen, for sharing all that lovely information about our business opportunity. I would like to tell you all about how you can benefit by being a part of Arbonne. You could become a preferred client and access discounts and rewards. You could host a virtual pamper party. And when all this COVID-19 finishes, we could do workshops in person. And we could do any product line that interests you, and we could do it virtually now or in person later. The other opportunity for you guys is to become a business partner with us. And as Karen just described to you, all the massive benefits. Oh my God, Mercedes-Benz, hello? Yes, please. I mean, the only catch is that it's got to be white. Seriously. So become a business partner. So there are several ways that you can benefit from being with Arbonne, and just by using the products, the benefits from just using the products is amazing. My experience with the 30 days healthy living, I reduced my cholesterol levels from 7 to 4.1. I lost 5 kilos, and I managed to reduce my chemical medication that I was using for depression. So these products, you guys, are not only endorsed by doctors and specialists worldwide, they are proven to work, okay? So if you would like to try a sample or just jump straight in, you know where I'm at, you can send me a personal message, or because we are a referral-based business and you think that this would resonate in somebody else's life, please share it with them. Or please ask me how I could share it with them on your behalf. I'm Katie Griffiths, and this is Karen St. George, and thank you so much for being on. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Thanks, Katie.